BPM praise, worship songs, inspirational Bible verses, food for souls, streamer. Like, share, subscribe.
God's sovereignty verse. Psalm 115:3 says, "But our God is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased." KJV. This verse speaks to the sovereignty and transcendence of God. Let's break down the verse and its implications. 1. God's position and transcendence. The phrase, "Our God is in the heavens," stresses God's transcendence, his existence above and beyond all creation. God is not limited to earthly realms, but resides in the heavens, symbolizing his supremacy over all things in the universe. His domain is far above any human power or earthly authority. 2. Sovereignty of God. The latter part of the verse, "He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased," highlights God's absolute sovereignty. It means that God is not constrained by anything outside himself. He does whatever he wills and his decisions are unchallenged. This emphasizes God's ultimate control over all aspects of life, creation, and history. No limits. This part of the verse teaches that God's will is not dictated by anyone or anything. His plans are not subject to external forces, making him the ultimate authority in the universe. God's freedom. This conveys God's complete freedom to act as he chooses, underscoring that he does not answer to anyone. His will is always fulfilled. 3. Contextual meaning. Psalm 115 is a declaration of God's superiority over idols. Verses preceding and following this verse contrast the power of God with the impotence of idols. While idols are powerless and have no control over events, God is active and omnipotent. This verse emphasizes that unlike idols, which are human-made and ineffective, God is omnipotent and independent in his actions. 4. Theological implications. Divine providence. God's will governs everything, meaning nothing happens outside of his knowledge and control. Trust and comfort. For believers, understanding that God does whatever he pleases can provide comfort, even in difficult circumstances, even when things seem chaotic. God's ultimate purpose is being fulfilled. God's wisdom and plan. Everything that God does is for his glory, and he works according to his perfect will and wisdom, even when it might be difficult for humans to understand. 5. Application to believers. This verse encourages believers to trust in God's wisdom and sovereignty, knowing that he is in control even when circumstances are hard to understand. Recognize the futility of relying on idols or worldly powers, which are powerless compared to the living God. Reflect on the fact that God's will is always good, even if it's beyond our understanding. Conclusion. Psalm 115:3 serves as a powerful reminder of God's sovereignty and transcendence. It affirms that God, who is in the heavens, has all authority and does whatever he pleases. The verse calls believers to trust in God's ultimate control over everything and reminds them of his infinite power in contrast to the helplessness of idols. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like for more.